Okay, this video, I'm wearing the Brazil hat. If you've ever heard of the Brazil movie, it's about Byzantine. In other words, unbelievably complicated. So, with regard to 5G being targeted at humans for brain stimulation to create the voice of God within, by using artificial intelligence to use these technologies to, vibrate things, water molecules in your brain to turn the sensations into hearing, and the artificial intelligence computers will have all the information about you at their fingertips in order to convince you that you're listening to God, and then God will tell you to do whatever so that you're mind controlled by Big Brother. Okay. This is all based upon the faulty assumption that your brain is a physical thing. The whole thing about worry about everything is that somehow by going through your physicality, you're very vulnerable as a physical being. It's Newtonian physics, folks. It's ancient history. It's supplanted in the early 1900s by the quantum theory. So, you're living hundreds of years ago, full of worry about people using physicality to hijack you and turn you into a Manchurian candidate kind of thing. It's an old movie from 50s or 60s. You've got to go back to science and realize that the Newtonian information, while it is good for playing pool or billiards, it's not accurate as to a map of what's really going on here in our reality. And then the fear factor comes in because, once you start saying that the 5G networks are here to mind control you, then you start looking up all the other different ways that you can be mind controlled by manipulating your physical brain. Okay, so just to dismiss it, remember this. Everything that's going on in our world is going on in consciousness. Consciousness comes first. Manifestation of what appears to be physical comes second. Is it actually physical? No, it is. We don't have a good word for it in English, but it's all in consciousness. There is nothing physical. There's atoms, aren't there? No, they're not. It's just a map. Waveforms, they're all just words trying to, it's words, okay? It's words, and it paints a mental picture and it makes a mental map, but it's not the real thing. It's like looking at a map of the United States and saying, I'm looking at the United States. It's not. It's not the same thing. It's a mental map. And you can get caught up in this and you can get exceptionally frightened because you think, I've got a physical brain and they're going to do things to me. They're going to poison me. They're going to send all kinds of electromagnetic garbage at me. It's all consciousness, everything awareness and consciousness. If you have questions, please ask me. But the point of the matter is if you're worried about all of these, well, I see it. I've got a microwave oven. I put water in the microwave oven. It gets hot. The item is somehow people are going to be brainwashed into, I don't know, all marching two by two into the ocean in a great long stream, like lemmings going off of a cliff or something. Are people brainwashed? Yes. Yes, they're very brainwashed by their culture, mass media, movies, very brainwashed. And the biggest part of brainwashing is to institute the fear. How do you fix this problem? You have to have more information. You've got to do way more research. Question mark. You're going to get so bogged down in it all. You're going to get bogged down, because there's too many words to process in your little mind. So worry or don't worry. I'm saying you don't need to worry about all this stuff. The best thing you can do is get quiet, meditate. Or as Wayne Dyer says in his book, get into the gap between the words. That's how you connect to original source. It's not words, it's the silence, inner silence. So if you're worried about all this stuff, go sit in the corner, meditate, find inner silence. Then you're going to say, well, they're sending all this 5G stuff at me and it's making words in my head. Like, how can I get inner silence? You're going to have to meditate very hard. You're going to have to figure out that whatever words are coming up are not you. You are the awareness of everything that comes through your physical body and through your mind. You're aware of it all. Are you the mind? Are you the physical body? It's more difficult because it's all mixed together. But in essence, what you are is the awareness of it all. And if you want to get past the fear of all this stuff that keeps coming out, you must learn that there is nothing that can hurt you. I cut my finger, it hurts. That's not what I mean. I mean you as being an eternal thing. Nothing can hurt you. How are you going to find out? I used to say go on a quest or something. Best way to figure it out, just live your life. And remember, fear stands for false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Or you could go to things like the Course in Miracles, only love is real. But that's not what my experience is in life. We live in a very low vibrational planet. In the end, you're just going to have to take my word for it. Do I worry? No, I don't worry. Do I feel the fear vibe? Yes, there is a fear vibe that's going through human consciousness every day, 24/7. The world is full of fearful thoughts. How do I get around it? In your essence, what you are is joy. If you're not feeling joy, it's being masked by all these low vibrations. You just say, I'm joy. Everything that's not joy, it's not me. There you go. Simple and easy. Thanks for watching.